bishop of radio is back.
DJ Sbu Live with DJ Sbu, weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m.
Definitely Massive Metro, the number one station in the country. The fastest growing community station is Voice of Tembisa 87.6 FM. That's exactly where you can find us. It's a Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Gospel recording artist Andiswa Nxenye. She's a woman of many talents. She's a singer, a songwriter, a worshipper, and most recently a recording artist. Her voice and style is exactly what the music industry has been missing, bringing in the combination of contemporary gospel and soul, jazzy, melodic sounds. Born and raised in Umtata, Eastern Cape, she would grow up loving music from an age, and in 2010 had the greatest privilege of providing backing vocals for Ujabu Hlongwane's Cross Power Experience 2. Then she was just inspired, and she's just been doing work non-stop. Her resume is really long, but I would like for her to be talking with me and telling her story instead of me reading it out here. Her name is Andiswa. Andiswa join a student. I'm Andiswa Nxenye is here. Here she is with Kumelinje. Brand new music, brand show, brand new week, brand new decade. 38 after 3. Good afternoon. Hello, you beautiful thing. Kunsan, baby. Kunsan. Give me the right hand. What's your name? Wamkile. Oh, Wamkile. Oh, very nice to meet you, beautiful girl. You can take a seat, ne? Yes, make yourself at home. Did you guys offer them some water? You have water?
I'll change to it.
I appreciate it. Yes, I appreciate it. I know it goes. This is how it goes. And that's it's great to be always. We just want to inspire our listeners through your story and just your testimony. And that's what we do. Nothing serious, just like very easy. And then I'll focus on the music again. Yeah. So how long have you been recording? It's your first album?
This is my first, yeah, it's my first EP.
Oh, now it's an EP?
Yeah, it's an EP.
Okay, nice. Oh, okay. For quite a while, eh? Yeah, because your first work usually takes a long time. You know? Yeah. They usually say your first album is like all your life. It's your whole life. It's your first album. Studio, and I'm quite excited to be meeting her. Welcome to the show, Siswa Mgunjan.
Thank you so much, Sbu, for having me.
Right. Let me just fix the mic so that the microphone mic shooter. Yes. Okay. I'm glad that people can see that. Which one is your favorite song? Is it between Nwele and Kumelinje?
I don't know.
Is it Kamelinje or Kumelinje?
It's Kamelinje.
Oh, Kamelinje.
Ikama Elinje.
Oh, Kameliso. Yes. Yeah. Which one is your favorite between Nwele and Kamelinje? Or let me see. This other one is
Lubabalo.
Coconut
Nandoni. I've got 4.
Lubabalo. Yes.
Yeah, Lubabalo.
Yes. Lubabalo, Nwele, or Kamelinje?
They are all my favorites.
They're all your favorites?
Yeah, because they are different songs. They have a different feel.
Okay, I'll play this one in the background then, so that while we're talking, something is crying in the background. Ngubani sis Andiswa Nxenye?
Okay, Andiswa is a woman who comes from Mtata, born in a rural area where it didn't look like anyone can be anything there. But by the grace of God, I'm here. I'm a singer, songwriter, and a producer, because I produce this work. Yeah, that's basically who I am. I'm married with 2 kids.
I can see one of them is here.
Yes.
Beautiful girl.
Thank you so much.
I'm assuming she is 4 or 5, ne?
She is 7.
She's 7?
Yes. She's in grade 1 now.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much.
Wow, congratulations. And how old is your second born?
The firstborn.
Oh, the firstborn.
The firstborn is a teenager now. She's 13.
Well done. Wow, that is incredible,
Thank you so much, yeah.
And that's what I want to hear, because because on Mondays we want to inspire audiences. I want to hear your journey, your testimony, and how great God has been in your life. You know.
Yes, man. He has been very great because, as you have said, I've loved music from a very early age, and it didn't look like it was something that I would actually do because abazali, they were not exposed to many options of careers. They only thought that you could be a teacher or a nurse
or a doctor or a lawyer.
That's the only thing. And when I said I wanted to be a musician when I'm older, my mom freaked out.
Yeah.
What
Yeah. Same here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that forced me to go to the University of Transkei to study a degree that I didn't want to because there was nothing else I could do. I had to please my parents. I ended up doing a library science.
For them, that was their degree.
It was their degree. And actually, when I finished it, I told her that, Mama, I'm done with your degree now. I'm pursuing what I want, what is in my heart. Because, when you have it's not just, it's more than a dream. When you have a purpose, because you don't choose it. It's just in you, and it becomes a burden. It bothers you. When you're a musician and you can't do music, every sound you hear, it bothers you. You want to do it.
Yes.
And Ukfundi Library Science actually drove me to do it within record time, so that I can do it and get over and done with it. Because the space of a library for me didn't inspire me. All I could see was books. Even if I started a song to sing, they would never respond. You see what I'm saying? So it was really frustrating. But later, I did music. I started music at the University of Zululand after I got married, and then I asked my husband if we could move to Joburg, because at that time things were only happening. Musical stuff was only happening here in
Johannesburg.
Yes. So we moved, and then I started music. I continued to do music, though I had to start from scratch with Wits University of what is wrong?
Wits Tech.
No, Wits University.
Wits University, yes.
So I did the music there, but unfortunately I didn't finish my degree because of the babies.
Your beautiful babies.
Yes. So
that was a blessing, though.
Yeah, then I got lazy to go back. But I'm being honest.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to tell a story that's not true here.
Her name is Andiswa Nxenye. She's in studio and we're enjoying her music. Really talented from the Eastern Cape, Umtata. This one is called Ngwele Ngwele.
My home studio, I'm building my actual studio, but Mali.
Yes. One step at a time, yes. Now I've got a very small studio.
So I'm using Pro Tools.
Yes. Oh wow, you produce, you even engineer yourself.
Yeah, I did, but what I did, because I did it at home, so maybe 98% of the thing was produced.
You'll do it, and arrange it, and then from there you find a
give
producer
it to the guys.
Yes.
No, I didn't find any producer. I gave it to the band.
Oh wow, yes.
Guys, this is what you need to play.
Oh wow, yes.
This is the music. It's ready. We are not arranging because I was avoiding. Because there's this.
I know.
There's this thing with the gospel music, South Africa especially. If you compare it with the America, we are not really open-minded as musicians in terms of styles or subgenres. If Sbu comes up with a concept, we all want to write it.
Yes, if it's working.
And then you find that on social media, people complain about music, but you are fine.
Yes.
You understand? So when I said to them, play what you hear, play what is there. They are not arranging. Because they are used to playing for other people.
Yes.
So there's always, the guys, they all want to suggest an idea that you have heard. No, I've heard that already. I know that already. Let's do something else.
Yes.
So that's what I demanded from them. And fortunately, I worked with Abantu Abahambo who were, especially being a woman, because women, it's not common with us for women to do the kind of stuff.
Yes.
Because it's usually the guys who do the production and all those things.
Yes.
So they listened to me. And the guy who was the engineering in the proper studio where we did the recording with actual instrument, because now I programmed. He was actually amazed that, wow, you did this. And actually when I went there, I was not really confident that my work would be
Well received.
you know.
Yes.
So yeah. So I produce
That is incredible.
and I insist on producing myself
Yes.
so that there's no monotony.
Yes, I get you.
You
Yes.
understand?
It's what you would like to hear when it's a sound the way you want it.
Yes, the way I want it and the way I hear it.
Yes.
Because sometimes many people buy producers to no, let's do it like this. Only to find that it sounds like somebody else's way, and you don't want that. And personally, now I don't want to assume things about my listeners. You know, and sort of undermine it.
Yes,
Because people, even if they talk music, they know music, they hear.
Yes, they know music more than we
People
do.
hear music.
People listen to music.
Yeah.
And sometimes, musicians, we take our audiences for granted. Audiences sometimes know music more than we do. They listen to music more than we do.
They listen. I was actually shocked the other time. This big gospel artist released a song, and people said on Facebook that this is so and so song. It's the same song. It's just the lyrics.
It's the people who picked it up.
Yeah, it's the people, just people.
Ordinary people.
People who have nothing to do with creating music. Yeah, so, but I think what also helped for me is school as well. You know, to know that you have many options in terms of the knowledge of theory.
Let's talk about that actually. I like that. Okay, let's go. Andiswa Nxenye on DJ SbuLive, MassiveMetro.com, MassiveMetro.com. That's MassiveMetro.com. Massive without the E. Download the Massive Metro app, have it on your phone so you can listen to us anytime, anywhere. You can also simultaneously listen to us from the fastest growing community radio station in South Africa, and we are called The Voice of Tembisa. You can find us on 87.6 FM if you are around Eguruleni, Mitrendi, Olifantsfontein, Clayville, Tembisa, Kasla Makasi. 7 minutes before 4 o'clock. Welcome to the show. We're hanging out with our sister who's inspiring us with her journey. I like the fact that you spoke about education as an artist as well, and you also spoke about you producing your own music. I mean, I'm impressed to hear that you use Pro Tools to produce music. It's not a lot of artists that do that, and that is incredible because you get to sort of dictate how you would like your music to sound like. And I'm sure you're one of those perfectionists and you're strict about your sound, né?
Yes, I am, because the temptation is to, you see, when you're writing a song or when you're creating music, it's easy to think that you are creating something new, only to find that you are unconsciously recycling what you've heard already.
Yes.
As a result, most of the time when I'm creating, I avoid listening to a lot of music.
Because you're like me.
Because the brain is very tricky.
Yeah.
The brain will trick you.
Yeah.
You will think that you have come out with a new idea.
Gandhi was existing in the subconscious mind because you've been listening someone else's music.
Exactly. And then we end up now sounding the same. And people do pick up this kind of stuff, although we may assume that they don't. But the truth is, people know music. They know what they are hearing, although they cannot maybe give you the terminology and all of that stuff. So school for me has contributed in that it gave me options, you know, to be able to experiment with different things, you know. I mean, even theory-wise, you know, without sounding like I'm bragging, but it is what it is that I learned music formally, and it has given this opportunity to contribute in the music industry and also in the kingdom of God musically, you know, to do something different, you know, and be me, because that is also very important. I'm happy with how I'm doing things. I may not sound like other people. I don't desire to, you know, because I've discovered that this is who I am, and I always have this imagination in my head that I always picture God listening to us when you are singing.
Yes.
And then he says, "Oh, is that so and so?" And then they tell him that no, it's Andiswa.
Yeah.
And then God is like, "Why is she sounding like that?" Yes. When I didn't give her that sound, why is she sounding like that? Where is her sound? Where is the sound that I gave her?
We are all blessed and we're all unique in our own right.
Exactly. We just need to learn to appreciate our differences without throwing shade to say that so and so is less talented, so and so is less gifted, because sometimes we tend to rank people. Sometimes as abazalwane we even say so and so is more anointed than.
Yeah, and there's no such a thing.
As if we are the one carrying the jug of oil to pour over people to anoint them, and it's not true. It's God who gives the gifts. All the gifts are pleasing to God. So we must just respect that and embrace that and appreciate one another and go forward together.
I'm glad that you've got a family and your husband is supporting you, and you've got your first EP. That's 4 songs. Now this is your first.
Yes.
What were some of his concerns about you getting into the music industry?
My husband is a very calm person.
Yes.
He's a complete opposite of me. Complete. I will stay awake worrying about stuff that I'm not supposed to worry about. And he'll just say, no, Stan, God will make a way. Don't worry. Just do what you feel, do what you hear. And just listen to God. Let him guide you. Because he knows all things. We don't know everything. We are limited in our knowledge. So he's very supportive, and He trusts my judgment. That's another thing, because sometimes you hear stories that this and this happened to so and so, and you kind of get scared to jump into pursuing your dream because of what you've heard. So he always says, stand your ground and do what you've been given.
That's incredible. And then any names that you've worked with, or for now the EP it's just you? And then what are your plans for following up with an album or a tour, or getting out there recording a live album? What are the next steps that you are pursuing?
Okay, now at the moment I'm working on promoting this because I'm completely new.
Okay,
I'm completely new. I've never done anything besides backing Pastor Jabu Hlongwane.
Okay, so you're just starting.
Yeah, I'm just starting, and I want to make sure that I do a solid thing. I get the attention of South Africans in terms of the music.
Yes.
and the intention of the music, because the music has intention. And later I'm going to do I'm planning on doing a single later in the year, because I'm also working on producing someone else. So I'm promoting this until people know that this is my sound.
Nice. I like the fact that you're taking your time and you're moving at your own pace.
Yes.
It's good to start with 4 songs. That's incredible.
Thank you so much.
And all the best with your band and the industry. Welcome to Andiswa Nxenye. I can only imagine how far you're going. Picking up those awards, traveling, performing, putting out albums, doing live shows.
Yeah.
That is all going to be a dream that becomes a reality, because everything when it starts small.
Yes.
And you've got a great future ahead of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
and go, Sbu, we appreciate your visit today. Guys, remember the name Andiswa Nxenye. Remember the name Andiswa Nxenye. What is the name of this amazing gospel singer?
Andiswa Nxenye.